You sleep 7 hours. You follow every rule the sleep gurus yell at you about. You turn off your phone, turn off the lights, and basically turn off your will to live. And yet, when the morning comes, you don't wake up refreshed. You respawn. You come back to life like a character who barely survived a boss fight. Meanwhile, somewhere in Japan, a person who slept the exact same number of hours jumps out of bed like they've been charged overnight by a secret, ancient power source. No grogginess, no existential crisis, just awake. So what's going on? Is it genetics? Is it some ancient ninja technique? Is their mattress secretly sponsored by the gods of Mount Fuji? Sadly, no. The truth is much simpler and much more painful. They're just sleeping smarter than you. Welcome back to Quiet Genius, the channel that takes complicated ideas and gently exposes how you've been doing them wrong. Today we're breaking down why Japanese people can sleep less and wake up more energized, while you sleep more and wake up wondering why life keeps doing this to you. Get ready, because after this video, you might stop blaming fate and start blaming your bedroom instead.
Habit 1. The room is as cold as an ex-lover's heart. Let's start with the part nobody wants to hear. Your bedroom is too warm. I know, but it's cozy. Yes, it's cozy in the same way a microwave is cozy for leftovers. Your brain cannot fall into deep sleep unless it cools down by 2 to 3 degrees, which is just biology, not black magic. And here's the plot twist. In Japan, most bedrooms sit at around 55 degrees Fahrenheit, the kind of temperature that makes you question all your life choices the moment you step inside. Meanwhile, your bedroom is probably sitting at 70 degrees. Perfect if you're a croissant trying to rise, terrible if you're a human trying to sleep. That's why you wake up sweaty, angry, and confused about everything. The Japanese aren't superhuman, they're just not sleeping in a sauna. A cool room signals your brain to shut down stress mode and enter actual recovery. So tonight, try turning your bedroom into something slightly cold, just not morgue-level cold, don't be dramatic, but a good 60 to 65 degrees. That's enough to get your brain to finally say, "Fine, I'll sleep."
Habit 2. The bed doesn't need to be soft, it just needs to not behave your back. Now, let's talk about your bed, the fluffy cloud you spent way too much money on because the ads promised you would sleep like royalty. And sure, you do sleep like royalty, specifically a defeated king who wakes up with back pain and regrets. The truth is, your spine doesn't want softness, it wants loyalty. It wants support. This is why Japanese futons are firm, flat, and brutally honest. No lies, no surprises, no caving in the middle at 3 a.m. In Japan, people sleep on firm futons placed directly on tatami mats. And guess what? Their spines stay aligned instead of folding like a bad lawn chair. On the other hand, a plush, Western-style mattress feels great for 5 minutes and then slowly turns into a marshmallow trap where your body sinks, your neck tilts, and your lower back files for divorce. Proper alignment means fewer micro-awakenings, and fewer micro-awakenings means you might actually wake up in the morning without questioning your existence. So no, you don't need to become a monk and sleep on the floor, but switching to something firmer might finally stop your bed from betraying you. Habit 3. Take a hot shower, then go into a cold room. A combo that sounds stupid but is effective. Here comes the part that sounds completely backwards, but somehow works better than most of our life decisions. Taking a hot bath before going into a cold room. In Japan, this ritual is called ofuro, and it's basically a scientifically approved magic trick. You heat your body up in a 100-degree bath, and instead of staying warm and cozy like logic suggests, your core temperature actually drops rapidly afterward. That sudden cool down hits your brain like a gentle slap, telling it, "Hey, it's bedtime." Meanwhile, what do? We take a warm shower, step into a warm room, crawl into a warm blanket, and then act surprised when our body says, "Oh, you wanted to sleep? My bad. I thought we were baking." The Japanese have figured out that the secret isn't the heat. It's the cool down that follows. So if you want your body to enter sleep mode like a well-programmed machine, try soaking in a hot bath an hour or two before bed. It's simple, it's relaxing, and best of all, it requires zero willpower, just water and the ability to sit still, which is honestly more than most of us manage on a weekday.
Habit 4. The Japanese honor fatigue, while we honor coffee. Here's where things get truly ironic. In Japan, looking tired is practically a badge of honor. If someone tells you, "You look exhausted," they're not insulting you. They're basically saying, "Wow, you're working hard. Respect." Meanwhile, in many Western cultures, tiredness is treated like a moral failure. You're supposed to look fresh, energized, unstoppable, and borderline superhuman at all times. So instead of admitting we're tired, we chug caffeine like it's holy water and pretend everything is fine. The Japanese take a completely different approach. They acknowledge the fatigue, respect it, and let the body relax. Public napping, or inamuri, is seen as dedication, not laziness. Meanwhile, if you nap in public where you live, people assume you've given up on life. The problem is, when you're busy faking "I'm totally fine," your nervous system stays on high alert. And when your nervous system is stressed, good luck falling asleep. Your body thinks you're still fighting emotional dragons. The moment you stop treating tiredness like a crime and start treating it like useful feedback, your sleep gets deeper. It's not weakness, it's biology. The Japanese accept it, we run from it. And then we wonder why we're still tired after 3 cappuccinos.
Habit 5. 20-minute nap power. No need to sleep for 20 years. Now let's talk about something Japan absolutely nails. The power nap. Not the accidentally slept for 3 hours and ruined your entire sleep schedule nap. I'm talking about the clean, efficient 20-minute reboot that Japanese workers treat like a secret upgrade. They don't obsess about hitting 8 perfect hours every night. They focus on smart recovery. A short nap boosts memory, sharpens focus, and resets your mood without throwing you into that groggy, "Who am I? What year is it?" chaos. Meanwhile, a lot of us lie down for a quick rest, wake up 2 hours later, dehydrated and spiritually confused, and then wonder why we can't fall asleep at night. The Japanese understand that sleep isn't about the total hours, it's about the system. Optimize the system, and the results follow. A 20-minute nap is enough to clear mental fog without dropping you into deep sleep, which keeps your nighttime rhythm intact. So if you've been bullying yourself for not sleeping 9 hours like a cartoon health guru, relax. Just give yourself a strategic nap during the day. It's not laziness, it's maintenance. Like updating your brain's software so it doesn't crash mid-afternoon. Habit 6. Turn off your phone 1 hour before bed. It sounds as painful as a breakup. Now, let's talk about the villain of modern sleep, your phone. Yes, the same device you claim you can totally put away whenever you want, right before watching 42 reels, 18 TikToks, and half a documentary you'll never finish. Blue light from screens delays melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's nighttime. So while your brain is desperately trying to cool down and shut up, your phone is blasting a mini sun directly into your eyeballs. In Japan, despite having some of the most tech-obsessed citizens on Earth, bedtime discipline is real. No chaotic scrolling, no late-night drama, no emotional cliffhangers 5 minutes before sleep. Meanwhile, many of us use our beds like a personal entertainment center and then wonder why falling asleep feels like applying for a loan, long, stressful, and full of questions. If you want real sleep, you have to treat your brain gently. Give it a buffer. 1 hour before bed, step away from the screen. Switch to audio, dim the lights, or do nothing at all. A terrifying concept, I know, but your brain will thank you. Right now, your phone is sleeping better than you are.
Habit 7. Pillows are also important. Otherwise, when you wake up, your neck will be turned 180 degrees. Finally, let's talk about the silent troublemaker, your pillow. You spend 8 hours with your neck resting on this thing, and somehow you still treat it like an optional accessory. Most soft, squishy pillows feel amazing for the first 2 minutes and then spend the rest of the night folding your neck into angles usually reserved for horror movie characters. No wonder you wake up feeling like you fought a bear in your sleep. In Japan, buckwheat pillows called sobakawa are the norm. They're firm, supportive, and actually mold to the natural curve of your neck instead of suffocating under the weight of your head like a weak-willed marshmallow. Research even shows they can cut neck pain by nearly half. That means less tossing, less turning, and definitely fewer mornings where you wake up wondering why your neck has its own opinion about everything. The truth is, a good pillow doesn't pamper your head. It supports your spine. So if you've been blaming stress, aging, or the universe for your morning stiffness, maybe start by looking at the soft, innocent-looking traitor under your skull.
So here's the truth. Japanese people aren't secretly superhuman, and they're not being powered by ancient spirits whispering motivational quotes into their ears at 4 a.m. They're simply using habits that respect how the human body actually works. A cold room that tells the brain to calm down. A firm bed that doesn't gaslight your spine. A hot bath that hacks your core temperature. A culture that doesn't treat tiredness like a crime. Strategic naps instead of chaotic sleep marathons. Technology boundaries that don't blast blue light into the soul. And a supportive pillow that keeps your neck from doing origami overnight. None of these are drastic life changes. They're tiny adjustments. Simple, boring, painfully obvious once you hear them. But stack them together, and suddenly you're sleeping like a functional human being instead of a confused raccoon. So now the question is, which one are you trying tonight? The cold room? The power nap? The pillow upgrade? Tell me in the comments. I genuinely want to know which sleep disaster you're fixing first. And if this video helped you understand why you've been waking up tired for half your life, share it with someone who keeps blaming bad luck instead of their bedroom. Until next time, sleep smarter, and maybe, finally, wake up like a person who isn't negotiating with their alarm clock every morning.